Hey, I hope you can hear me because you're propped up on a tree right now. I'm out in nature bathing in some codes. Today was a day this morning, leaning into my own healing journey, which is so very important that I'm doing my work so that I can show up for you doing your work. Yeah? The light codes are really strong, the light language, and the light codes are on everything, and the light language it's been amped up the last couple of weeks, so hey, come join me. You can probably hear the river in the background. Let's see what comes through. Yeah? Maybe I'll get a little closer. Snugs up, yeah? Hi. We are in the time of the full moon this week as well, the full moon in Libra. A whole bunch of the planets went back into their regular rotation. Is that what we want to call it? Mercury was retrograde, something was happening with Venus, and there was a couple others. I don't know. All I know is I've been seeing it with myself in my life. And also within the collective and my clients, right? The themes come through. Themes of a lot of emotion, really reevaluating relationships and recognizing what works and what doesn't. Because this is the time. To listen to your true nature. Peace within you that has been begging for you to see it. That has been begging for you to allow it to be. Present. It misses you. That piece of you misses you. And really you miss it. You just don't know how to allow it. The thing is, it's that simple. Allow it. It doesn't mean it's going to be comfortable. No. You step over the threshold of anything new, even though you know this piece of yourself. It's not new. But it's still a change from the way you've been showing up for everybody else. So don't get me wrong. That doesn't mean that you all of a sudden are... I don't like the term selfish. Because selfish isn't a bad thing, but when it's at the detriment to other people, but let me rephrase that, not even at the detriment, because everybody's used different. It's more if you're not actually if you're just like barreling through everybody. But think of those times where you've said yes when you really meant no. And then didn't feel right afterwards. Or you said the thing that wasn't actually the thing you wanted to say. There's diplomatic ways to put things. There's the ways to present things, but there's still ways, all the different ways, to still show up in presence of your truth. What is one piece of you right now that you know is in there that you've been missing? Whether it's a way of dress, a way of speaking, something you listen to, the beings you are in presence with, that you hang out with, versus the ones you actually want to be in presence with, and the way you actually want to be, the clothes you actually want to wear, the songs you actually want to sing. Kitaya, what's one thing you can do this week that honors that piece of self? Kabuai, Siatukai Ma, Yatutono, Shatiakosi, Tiatonana Shitaya, Chitotona Shitaya, Chitona Shitaya, Katikotonama, Uchuto Mama Sitaya Chaka. Exactly, right? Natumaya wa Sitaya, Chikowa. Because as you do, as you start, continue, be Audaya, these pieces of you feel so brilliant. You're more connected to the divine. You're able to show up in more presence. You feel joy. You see joy. You're able to be more centered. You're less reactionary. You're more clear. And your life actually flows more easily because you know what's going where, even though you don't. But you're able to flow, so you know your direction. But then as something comes up, you're able to, like the rocks in the stream. The water knows where it's going. It's going this way. It's going this way. And when it hits a rock, it's still going this way. But it can flow around the rock. Yeah? So as you show up as yourself, more and more authentically and more clearly, you're able to flow more easily because you're not so stuck on one thing. You also recognize that you're not just one thing. I'm a mama. I'm a friend. I'm a lover. I'm a healer. I'm an astral shaman. That's not all that I am. I'm not one, and no one thing defines me. I like pop music. Yeah, truth. I also like kirtan. I also like spiritual mantras. I also like, techno. I also like trip hop. But none of those define me. It's what do you like? And it doesn't have to be in one genre. You are not one genre. You are not one genre. You are you. And you get to choose what that means. I invite you to choose what that means. I also invite you to come down to a river or some moss. You're actually currently sitting on some beautiful moss. Yeah? Be in nature. She helps you remember. Yeah. Her frequencies aren't distorted. They're pure crystalline state. Okay? Sending you blessings, sending you love. See you soon.